Okay, team meeting. Just update with Revelex. I don't think we've taught since we met with Revelex last week. So that was Vuk and Kayla and I. So they are the group that wrote and owns Cruise Complete. But we'll refer to them as Revelex sometimes because Revelex is the actual software. Cruise Complete is sort of the boxed version that TLN offers, but now we're dealing direct with Revelex. So we went back to them with this great big wish list. We've gone over the wish, and he came back to us with all the answers. Some of it was, yeah, no problem, we can do that, no charge. And some of it was up to $50,000. So I don't believe that any of the $50,000 price tags were them trying to gouge us. I think he was trying to tell us to do it on our own, which, and he's very helpful. He said, you guys could do this and this and this, and you wouldn't have to pay me to do anything. So essentially most of the work that he's going to do for us is going to be free, which was adding more suppliers, customizations, things like that. So we're getting there. And then we're going to probably use Sean, who's from Thinker, to do some of the aesthetics on Cruise Complete, because I really don't like the look of feel of it. It's bulky. I like some of the other websites that I've seen that run the program, and also to some of the wish lists that I have. The back end stuff is completely doable. Like we talked about creating our own website like Cruise Plumber Vacations to Go, and they said absolutely 100% doable. They're going to give us the data and we're going to write it. So when I say we're, I mean Vuk's team, which is probably going to be Diego because he's really good at that kind of stuff. So, but that is after the Salesforce implementation. So we need to get through the next 12 weeks, get Salesforce up and running, and then we can start looking at all these other fun projects, which is very exciting because I've always said I want to be that website that everyone goes to price shop. Why is everyone going to Vacations to Go if we can provide a cool Canadian version with a bookable link, which they said absolutely. Sherry, you'll like this. The deep links don't have to be deep links. They were hidden on purpose, and he said he could unhide them, and I was like, yes, please. Like, honest to God. So they did that so other people couldn't copy our website. Well, I can't see that happening, and if they do, then we'll deal with that at that point. But yeah, so we're going to go back to him and say unhide those URLs, and then we won't have all this deep link issue going forward. I can definitely see lots of things happening before the end of the year with all of this. So
yay.
Yeah, I know, right? We've just kind of dipped our toe in Salesforce at this point. We just we didn't have a meeting yesterday because it was a holiday, so tomorrow's our next meeting. And love how Vuk has it all mapped out. Like, this isn't his first rodeo. He knows exactly what he's doing, and there's going to be a lot of cool features that we're going to be able to implement. One being they have a merchant service through Salesforce, so we won't have to use the accounting system, which is now being QuickBooks. So we're going to be able to run invoices right through Salesforce and charge clients. So that was a kind of cool feature. Actually, that was Barry's company that paid for Diego to figure that out, and we're going to piggyback on that because now they have that knowledge. They can implement it for us. So that was really kind of cool. One more thing that I wanted to share with you, because we did have year end, and I haven't got final numbers yet, but they really won't bounce at this point much, just minor. So this year right now that we're in is 25-26. Okay, that's our fiscal year. Last year that we just finished was 24-25, and the year before was 23-24. Now 23-24, year over year from the prior year, we had a 9% increase in sales. 24-25, which is what we just finished, over 23-24, we had a 31% increase in sales.
Wow.
So kudos to everybody on this team, because that was a challenging year. We had to do a lot of pivoting. We made a ton of changes. And we still pulled it out of the fire like troopers. Like I couldn't be happier that I think we would have killed it had it not been for our friend to the south, because we do know there is that group of people that still are not going anywhere. So 31%, congratulations to all you guys, onward and upward from here. I think that, we have definitely figured out the secret sauce, and we're just going to keep moving forward, keep trying to be innovative and adaptive, and, and keep what we do well. We're good with service. We're great with service. We're great as a team. We support each other. We have the best agents in my mind out there. We have amazing support services, and I think we have the secret sauce. So congratulations to everybody. This is just fantastic in my mind. So yeah. And I will continue to share more numbers with you as I get into year end. Hopefully, we can start getting it on a more regular basis where I share with you guys where we're at. But it was iffy. Partway through the year, we were down. The first 6 months were very sketchy. We were down from over last year, and then we really pulled it out of the fire the last 6 months. So, unheard of. Just amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's really... Go ahead.
Yeah, quick question. So you're 23, 24, 24, 25. Like, what's the period? Is it June to June? Is it?
Yep, it is. So our year end is August 1st to July 31st.
Okay.
So we just closed year end 6 days ago. Actually, I have another number that I can share with you. Hold on. Okay, so cancellations in 23-24, which was not this year that just passed, but the year prior, 29%. That's a big number. If we're talking about $1 million in commissions, that's $300,000 that we lost in people canceling. Now, we don't have good stats on whether people canceled and rebooked or just canceled. Going forward, we're going to try and capture that data better. So that was 2 years ago. Last year, we were at 21.73%. So we are down 8% in cancellations. And again, we had a very high cancellation year, in my opinion. Think about your own clients, right? I'm sure some of them canceled because they just didn't want to go anywhere. So yeah, getting that number down by 8%, that's huge. That's huge. So those are the numbers. I will, going forward, try and make, better. I do have all the financials. It's just a matter of getting them all together and figuring out what makes sense to share with you guys so that you're not convoluted in numbers. But as an accountant, I have budgets and spreadsheets and everything, like, going on everywhere in the background. But yeah, so things are definitely in the right trend. I hate the cancellations. They drive me bananas, but they are what they are in our industry, I guess. And we have to deal with them and try and salvage things as we can.
Most rebook, so I think we're okay.
Yeah. Okay. You guys have anything else that you want to talk about?
Does anybody have the Virgin account for our Nexian? I need to go back and to check.
I think Kayla, right before this meeting, asked me for my password.
That was me, yeah.
Okay,
well,
so
I asked her, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, she'll probably reach out with you on that. Anything else?
Okay,
Questions?
we should also note that for the agent reviews, Carrie and Matt both received tied for the most, so they'll both get a $25 Amazon gift card. So congratulations, Matt and Carrie.
I'm heading to the Star of the Seas on Friday. And last I heard, they're still hoping to open up some of the wait list, although I have no idea what flight prices look at this point. So those of you that are on the wait list to get on, I don't know. We'll wait and see. I mean, at this point, it's pretty darn close.
Wow. Crazy.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm going to Florida for 5 days prior to the start, but it is still pretty darn close. But who knows? We'll see. Mitch is hoping. Sure, some of you saw that we've got the 3rd and 4th passenger free with Royal. I think we really need to promote that. That if you've got a teenager, this is the time to book with Royal. So, Linda, when you do up your post, make sure you talk about the fact that teenagers are free just during this sale. And it's also going to combine with, our specialty dining. And it's also going to combine with that exclusive sale that we're going to have on the 16th. So that's a trifecta that we like to talk about. Anything else?
Nope.
Nope. So my daughter got engaged.
Yay.
Yeah, we saw that.
Congratulations.
I'm hoping she doesn't wants to do her cruise on her wedding on a cruise, but I don't think she will. But me and his mom are all over the cruise. We want it on a cruise. Just be a lot easier.
Sorry, Tina, I have a question. For the RC, I was talking away, but I keep muting myself. For the RC offer that starts for 2 days tomorrow, can I post that today?
Yes.
Okay.
He didn't say anything about it being private, right?
Not this one. No, it got sent by Royal. It's the other one that I can't post anything yet.
Okay. Anyways, well, let's drop off so we can go finish booking the celebrity. I think Matt's helping out too now, and then we will luxury team. We will touch base at 11. Hopefully, we can get through celebrity in the next 30 minutes. And I think Linda,
and we have
are meeting
11:30 with Mitch.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
11:30.
All right, guys. Okay. Well,
sounds good. So for luxury, do you want to just jump back on this stream?
Sure.
Same link. Okay.
11 o'clock.
Okay. 11 o'clock. Yep.
Bye.
All right. Thanks. Have a good one.
Bye.
See you, everyone.